On the registration homepage, click on the Register for Classes button. Select the term for which you wish to register for from the drop-down menu and click on Continue. We're now at the Register for Classes page. Let's go over the important components. This is the Mandatory Courses bucket, where you will find your program's core or mandatory courses. If this is a cohort program, the registration page will state which cohort is the registration being done for. This is the Mandatory Courses with Options bucket, where you will find your program's elective courses, liberal studies courses and/or communication and math courses. Students in semester 2 or higher will see the previous semester courses bucket, where you will find any courses from a previous semester listed here. Your course registration pathway details will describe the course registration requirements for each bucket. Review this carefully to ensure you meet the registration requirements. The registration support link will open a web page with a guide on how to register, frequently asked questions, and a list of all the error messages you may encounter on this page with instructions on how to resolve the errors. You can access your DegreeWorks academic progress what-if analysis to view your specific program requirements. Select the courses you need to register for. The available course sections will appear when you select on a course. You will see information on the course title, course registration number also known as CRN, schedule time, instructional method, campus, instructor name, and number of seats available. All of these columns can be resized for a better view by clicking and holding the border of the column and dragging the mouse. When clicking on the course title, a class details pop-up will appear. Here you will see all the information for a specific course, a small description and information on the schedule for the course under instructor and meeting times. You can see the dates a course is running on a term, the times, instructional method, and further information on the campus and room the course will be held at, when applicable. To register in a section of a course, you will click the Add button. When you start adding courses, your Register for Classes page will change. Let's go over the important components of this page. This is the registration summary box. As you add courses, you will see them entered here as pending. This is the schedule. As you add courses, you will see the pending courses added, and a visual schedule or timetable will be built. These are the toggle buttons. You can minimize or maximize the schedule and summary windows or click on the center circle button to reset the view. As courses are added as pending, the icon next to your courses will change. A red circle indicates you have not yet met the registration requirement and still need to register in the course. A blue clock indicates your registration is pending. Let's continue to add courses and build the schedule, timetable. When you have selected all the courses you need to register in, click the Submit button. Once submitted, your registration information will update, and this page will change. You will see the registration successful message in the top right corner. The summary window will update and your courses will display with the registered green registration status. The schedule window will update, and your courses will change from the gray pending color to a bright solid color. The icon next to your courses will update. A green checkmark will appear if you have met the registration requirement. You can now continue to add courses from other buckets. If a registration error has occurred, the red error message will display a description of the error. The summary box will also update with the red error message, and the action you can take will be updated. In this example, the error is due to now meeting the prerequisites required for the course we would like to register for. You will not be able to register in a course until the prerequisite requirements are met. You can always check the registration support link for more information on the error messages and how to resolve them. The available action you can take will be updated. In this case, it is to remove the course you cannot register in. When you click Submit, your registration information will be updated and the error message will be removed. Let's register for the prerequisite course needed. When there is a potential time conflict with courses you have already selected, you will see this red message. Select a different section of the course to avoid a time conflict in your schedule. The icon next to the course requirement has changed. A brown half circle indicates that a registration requirement is partially met. In this example, it is because there is a registration for COM 1000 but not yet in COM 2000. COM 1000 shows with the green checkmark as this registration requirement is met. Registering for classes is now complete.